Hi, and welcome to the second episode of Drama and Theatre, Grade 9. The topic for today is scripting the theme. That means in the end of this step, you have been able to create a script. Let's tell you now how to do it. The first thing that will happen now is that you are actually divided into groups of maybe 5 or 6 students. And then this is something important because this group has to be kept during the whole year. So we divide the group, the class, maybe into, 5, 6 groups. And they will, the mugs here will illustrate that. Now, a theme is given to you by the teacher. What is a theme? What is the theme? That must be the main question now. A theme in theatre must be based on one of the elements. That means it has to be a part of something that describes a conflict. To say, for instance, a theme is love is not enough. You must complicate it to be able to give ideas how to create theatre. But if I say love and jealousy, then maybe some images will start to appear in your head. Or I can say richness and jealousy. Then you will start to have other kind of images. But this is up to your teacher to decide what topic to investigate. So now you have divided in small groups. So maybe here you have a group of 4, who knows? And the teacher says, the topic is, the theme is, and then everyone in the group has to start to think for themselves, first of all, what kind of relation do I have to this theme or this topic? Do I have some experiences about this? Does it create some images in my head that I can try to recreate by showing? Then after everybody has got their ideas, you gather again and you start to share your visions of situations that relates to this theme. A very good way to do this now, to present it to the others in the group, is to create statues. Now I am alone here, so I can't show you as I try to do myself all the time. So I will show you some silhouettes just to give you an idea. You don't have to at all follow this. These are just examples. So we can start with the first image that shows the situation. Here you see like a lot of people, young people. It seems to be young people standing in this image. And this is the situation. The second image is what has caused this situation. So it's actually the beginning of the story. So now we go to the second image. And then we have an idea of what causes the situation where you have seen the conflict. And in this case, you see a boy and a girl and a flower. So now we have a beginning, we have a middle, and we go to the end. And the end is always connected to the result, the outcome. And let's go and look at the third image that we have here. So there you see the outcome of this story. And if you now put all the 3 images together, so you see 1, 2, 3, beginning, middle, end. There you have a story. And now, of course, you are not doing it with images. You are doing it with the help of your friends in the group. So you place them in the position, one by one, place them in the position to tell your specific story. That means if you are a group of 4, for instance, here, you will do 3 times 4 statues to present 4 images. I can show you again with the help of silhouettes. So let's go to the image that is the middle image, the situation. And in this case, you see another kind of, maybe more adult situation. So image, the first image in another kind of story. And if we ask the same question, how did this start? What was the reason behind this? And there you see another image of 3 people involved in something. And you might start to think in certain kind of directions. What kind of story is this? And then we go to the final image, the third image in this story. So there you have the outcome. This is the end of the story. And if you put all of them together, you will see the story from start to the middle and to the end. So this is what I want you to do, but not with the help of images. You are using your friends to create 3-dimensional statues or tableaus. This is how we start. Now, it's time for the whole group to decide which of these stories, which of these presentations that we will continue to work on. And now something interesting might have happened, actually. So you can see that you can borrow some images or statues from the other groups. You don't have to maybe follow the 3 that you have decided on. You can add something that was interesting from the other stories as well. Now you have a story that you can start to improvise. And now you do a prepared improvisation based on the statues that you have decided on to do. So you have a start, you have a middle, and you have the end. And you sit in the group again. You decide, who are they? Where are they? When is this taking place? And what are they doing? More than just standing in these 3 positions. This improvisation will be presented to the rest of the class. Now you have probably started to tell lines. You have started to talk in the improvisation. So now you have already started to create a dialogue. And just to show you how you create this kind of dialogue and how you note it down or how you write it down, I have created this image to show you how it works. This is the start of the play. It's not existing. I have just invented it. And what you see now is the first line seems to be inside of brackets. Sometimes it's written in italic. And this is called the stage directions. In this case, it describes the setting. It's a schoolyard. And there you have 3 children playing. This is a description of how the action are taking place. Then you have the first line, and you have also the name of 3 characters. And because it's written, it takes place in Brazil, like 60 years ago. Maybe here you have an idea of what can this story be about? What happened in Brazil 1957, for instance? And then you come to the second character, and there you see, again, it's inside of brackets. It's a description of what she is doing. In this case, she's refusing. And then, again, you have a new line saying, for instance, no, we want you to do something first. And then inside of brackets, you see that someone is entering. It's a teacher coming. This is the start of the play. And if you look carefully now on this, you will see there is no adverbs or adjective at all in this. It's not telling how things are done. That is up to the actors to decide when you start to improvise and investigate and rehearse. That is the next step. Now everybody will start to ask, how long must this story be? What is the time limit? And I will say, you can think about maybe 5 or 7 minutes, something like that. And how to calculate this. When you have written a manuscript like what I have done in this example here, you will probably understand that one page, A4 page, will take about 1.5 minutes, up to 2 minutes to play. So there you have like an equation for how to calculate a manuscript and the time frame. So if you have 3 pages, you might end up with 5 minutes. And another important thing, and it's the final thing today, is you don't have to think about English language or something like that. You can use any language that you want in your script. So don't feel that you are stopped by having to write in English. And this writing has to be done in the group as well. In the 3rd episode now, the next episode, we will have the topic of swapping the scripts, because you will not continue to work on this script anymore. You will have another one served to you to dig into. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.